of 25 plus 5 million euros. It was around 10 days ago, and now Manchester City, with the mission in Brazil, closed the deal. Agreement obviously done also with the player. Pep Guardiola was playing an important role. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Fabrizio Romano here, as always, to keep you posted on the transfer market. But today, guys, we have so many things to say, so many things happening, many exclusive updates. Let's jump into it together. Guys, let me start with the last news I just got. It's night here where I'm recording the video. And guys, the last news of the night is, and here we go, because after Kusanov joining Manchester City from Lens, the next one is gonna be Vitor Reis, Brazilian centre-back, 18-year-old, from Palmeiras to Manchester City. Here we go. Agreement done between Man City and Palmeiras for this wonder kid, considered one of the best talents in South America in general. As a centre-back, probably the best in this moment, and is going to be the most expensive centre-back in the history of Brazilian football, because there is an agreement in principle under the reported fee of 40 million euros. It's going to be around 35. On Tuesday, Manchester City and Palmeiras will prepare all the documents in Brazil and complete the final details of the deal, but there is a verbal agreement for Vitor Reis to be a new Manchester City player. So one more defender for Pep Guardiola. Agreement done for a player who was wanted by several clubs in Europe, including in England, including in Spain. Several clubs tried to sign him. For example, Brighton had a bid rejected of 25 plus 5 million euros. It was around 10 days ago, and now Manchester City, with the mission in Brazil, closed the deal. Agreement obviously done also with the player. Pep Guardiola was playing an important role also because Vitor Reis was pushing to go to Manchester City. And now one more signing for Guardiola. Vitor Reis from Palmeiras is a here we go. The here we go while I'm recording this video is coming soon for Kvaratskhelia to join Paris Saint-Germain. Guys, the agreement between Paris Saint-Germain and Napoli is almost done. Verbally is done from what I'm told. 70 million euros, in excess of 70 million euros. Now Napoli and PSG will prepare all the documents, we'll check all the details of the deal, the payment terms. There are some small things to clarify, and then we will have the here we go. But also in this case, agreement on the fee, agreement on the package, agreement with the player. Remember, the salary of Kvaratskhelia will be 4 or 5 times more what he's earning at Napoli, and so everything ready between Kvaratskhelia and PSG, everything ready between Napoli and PSG. Napoli are already working on the replacement, and so for sure Kvaratskhelia is expected to complete his move to Paris Saint-Germain, with the final green light expected from the lawyers of the club, the owners. So there is some formal step to follow, and then Kvaratskhelia will be new Paris Saint-Germain player. Then, guys, a bomb of the Monday night. I was dropping for you exclusive information confirmed everywhere. Chelsea are working on a deal to sign Mathys Tel from Bayern. It's not an easy one. Let me start with this. Why is not an easy one? Because around day 3 or 2 of January, Mathys Tel had a long talk with Bayern manager Vincent Kompany, when they had more than 3-4 proposals to go on loan with several possibilities. And in that case, Mathys Tel and Vincent Kompany in a long talk decided, okay, let's continue together. Mathys Tel wants to stay at Bayern, Vincent Kompany wants to trust him, so they decided to continue together, no loan, no distractions, let's go for it. Then what happens? Bayern receive an approach from Chelsea for Mathys Tel. And in that moment it's different, because it's for a potential permanent transfer. At the same time, when the two clubs start to talk, Bayern inquire about the possibility to sign Nkunku. So it's important to say there is not Chelsea offering Nkunku to Bayern. Chelsea didn't do that. It's Bayern being interested in Nkunku. And my information is that also Nkunku is really interested and open on joining Bayern. It's something he's seriously considering, because he wants to play more, because he believes at Chelsea there is not enough space. So Nkunku is being professional, respectful, but at the same time he wants to play more. Bayern are offering this possibility, and so Nkunku is keen on a move to Bayern. Then saying that financially everything is okay, this is not yet the case, but it's gonna be the case. So the contract is not going to be a problem in terms of financials for Nkunku with Bayern. The point is to see how to make the deal work, because it depends really on Mathys Tel. What Mathys Tel wants to do. If he wants to go to Chelsea, they can get to an agreement, Chelsea and Bayern, for this potential swap. Then, guys, I know that in the English media they say it's not a swap, it's two separate deals. Yes, of course, it's two separate deals, but it's the same thing. They are swapping two players in the same conversation. Then, if you want to describe it as two separate deals, okay, but it's exactly the same thing. So that's what they're discussing. Nkunku is keen on a move to Bayern. Nkunku is open to returning to Germany, a country where he was very happy when he used to play for Red Bull Leipzig. Now, it really depends on what Matistel want to do and also on the value of the players. Chelsea and Bayern need to discuss on how much they want for each player. So we are at early stages. We are not at advanced stages. It's not something imminent or close, but it's something concrete. So the exclusive information, Matistel, Chelsea, a player they were already tracking last summer, was not available. Chelsea are back on the table for him, but now it's important to understand what's going to happen also with Christopher Nkunku, important top target for Bayern. And then, guys, I wanted to add something else on two topics. I'm receiving many questions on several things in these busy days of market. One is Ronald Araujo. What's going on with Ronnie Araujo? Guys, it's important to say that Ronald Araujo situation remains open. So, Ronald Araujo situation is based on what Barcelona as a club want to do. Because Juventus will attack again. Juventus will push again. There is the injury of Inigo Martinez. Barca won the Super Cup. So for sure the atmosphere is different. But Juventus will try again. Juventus already had direct contacts with Barcelona and direct contacts with the player. And when they had direct contacts with the player, they were given encouragement to discuss. So they didn't find closed doors. No, I'm gonna stay. No, they find open doors from Araujo, and so Juventus will insist, will push, will bid, and will try to get Ronnie Araujo. Then it's important to see what Barcelona want to do. If Barcelona want to say, okay, the player is not for sale in January, he stays here, see you in the summer, or if Barcelona open doors to a negotiation. So it's really important to understand what Barca as a club decide to do, because the Araujo story for Juventus is still concrete, in the sense that Juventus want to try, Juventus want to push, Juventus want to go for it. So let's wait and see how Juventus will handle this situation. And then, guys, something also on Liverpool. First point on Liverpool, Federico Chiesa, in public, his agent spoke in the recent days, and also in private, I can guarantee that the feeling of the players' camp, all those close to Federico Chiesa, is that he wants to stay at Liverpool, fight for his place at Liverpool, enjoy the season at Liverpool and do his best, especially in the second half of the season where he hopes to be in good condition to make an impact. And then Darwin Nunez, many questions on Darwin Nunez, many reports. Guys, what I can confirm at the moment is only that interest from Saudi in Darwin Nunez is genuine. So there is interest from Saudi Pro League in Darwin Nunez. There have been conversations to understand the situation of Darwin, the price tag, and all these sort of things. So for sure there is interest. For sure there is something around Darwin in terms of interest and contacts, let's say like this, from Saudi. But at the moment there is not something advanced in terms of negotiations, something concrete in terms of negotiations, and we have to respect Liverpool in this story. Darwin is an important player. They spent important money on Darwin. So before saying that Liverpool are selling Darwin Nunez, there is still plenty of things to do. And at the moment, we are not at that stage. So interest, yes, but at the moment, still nothing advanced or really concrete in this sense for Darwin Nunez exit. And so, guys, let me know your thoughts on all these stories from Matistel and Nkunku. Who do you think would make the best deal, Chelsea or Bayern in this case? And also Vitor Reis to Manchester City, Araujo, and all the rest. I wait for your opinion here in comments. Like this video, turn on the notification bell, subscribe to the channel. See you soon. Ciao.